Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and today is, yes of course, it is a Friday. It is a Target run. It is a dinner with the parents, and it is going to be a hangout with the friends. So let's get rolling a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. I'm just going to say this real quick and then I'm going to move on. I will do another episode which will cover something tragic did happen. My grandma did pass away the other night. It's awful. It's terrible. I'm feeling very sad, a lot of emotions. But got to be strong for the family, got to be strong for my mom, and we will talk about that on another episode, how awesome my grandma was and how much I love this woman to death. I would not be where I am today without my grandma. So anyway, I just want to cover this before you do go into Target. This morning was a shit show. I came extra early, like 45 minutes earlier than my prior arrival time, and there was already 10 chairs outside. And they were all part of the same group of scalpers. And yeah, I'm going to say they're scalpers because that's what they were. They had kids with them. They had people that were rolling up like when the store opened up. They were not there the whole time. It was fucking stupid. It was bogus. And next week, if they try to pull that shit again, I'm going to force their hand. I'm going to stand out front in the line right in front of it, all them chairs, and make them come out of their cars and have to sit in the cold or stand in the cold, whatever the fuck they got to do with me before Target does open. And then we will see what will happen next week. After, I do the stand down, blah, 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 blah. Now, if they do say they're going to beat me up or stab me with a knife or some kind of object, I'll back off. I'm going to back off. Pokemon cards and One Piece cards are not worth that much, though they were only there for the Pokemon, because once they picked up their Pokemon, their Ascended Hero, ETBs, they were the fuck out. So that's really it. So we're going to go into Target. We're going to take a little stroll around. Hopefully they have the Anil Funko Pop, which I will tell you I kind of looked already and they didn't have it. But who knows? They could have got a fresh stock in, and I will ask a customer service representative. So I will see you soon. Okay, it does look like they have dwindled down in size of the cards that they have over here from last week. I don't see any of the Rift bound so far. They still got the Larkarine and these, I guess, My Little Pony cards. They still have the holographic, the One Piece cards, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Which, if you haven't seen the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards that they may release in English, I think they do have them in Japanese, are actually pretty fucking sick. So, if you do see any of them, I would definitely scoop them up. Baseball cards, football, baseball, nothing too impressive. And if you are watching this on a Friday, there are some UFC fights on Saturday. Nothing back here. I don't see no WWE, no AEW. Nothing hiding. Okay, well, Full Metal Alchemist. Some One Punch, some Digimon, of course. I found my Digimon cards that I got from New York Comic Con the other day that I wanted to show my friend. But other than that, I don't see much here, so we will check the back. I feel obligated to check the old Pokemon aisle, even though it's not the Pokemon aisle anymore, just to see if there's something good. Looks like they cleaned up this area with the football in these weird-looking Easter egg things. Still got a lot of the football cards, a lot of Larkarina, Warhammer. No one picks this bad boy up. So I guess someone did buy all those Riftbound packs. Yeah, you got these little Johnnies. They're knockoff Labubus that aren't popular anymore. Caitlin Clark Johns. Cat versus Pickle. That's interesting. All right. And nothing else over here. They got the binder. But that's about it. There's no cards in there, of course. It's just, I can't flip it open with one hand. There we go. Oh, okay, that was the best I could do. All right, let's go check the other side. Of course, I like to check the little side thing with all the other cards. Nothing over here. Some hockey, baseball, basketball, baseball, all the other sports, but no WWE. We'll just take a nice little walk over here. See what Funko Pops that they got over this side. I don't see anything new. No Anil, One Piece John. We still got the Lilith over here, but I think I already bought one of these Liliths. Possibly. I don't remember, to be honest with you guys. Don't remember anymore. Nope. Don't remember. And I think they're only like $10. Look at that. OP Lilith, only $11. I should have waited. Should have fucking waited. And here's the wrestlers over here. Let's see if we got anything new. This one's new. Julius Creed of American Made. I haven't seen this this wrestler before. They got the Jake the Snake Roberts. I don't think I've seen this one before. I think these are new ones, and this is a WrestleMania Seth Rollins from where? I don't even know what WrestleMania this is from. Doesn't even say what WrestleMania, does it? But on the back, they have Jake Roberts, Seth Rollins, Stardust, and John Cena. I wonder if on the back of this Rollins is highlighted because it's Rollins, so it's highlighted there. Yeah, Julius Creed's the only new one I see here. You got the British Bulldog, got Bobby the Brain Heenan, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't sold. Let me see what's on the back of these greatest hit ones. Jacob Fatu, Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's not greatest hits. I don't know how you can consider that greatest hits at all. But I gotta say, Jesse Bonaventura is looking pretty pimp with the boa. So that looks really nice. And of course, you still got the stages down here of the Money in the Bank and the classic play set for the steel cage. And in 1 week's time, we will be at WrestleMania. Let's go check that back aisle. So today we're gonna do something different. We're gonna work our way down to the other side of the toy aisle, just so you guys can see some of the horror toys they have up here. These are pretty decent. You know, if I collected some of these, I'd buy them. I'd buy them if I collected them, right? They got a lot of cool plushies. You got a lot of Adventure Time. You got Sonic Tales. You got Cartman. You got Tally. You got Princess Bubblegum. You got these big boxes, which I don't know what's actually inside of these. If they're puzzles or they're actually figures you put together, that would be pretty sweet. See the Bibbidi Bops. Definitely someone bought all the Naruto Johns to complete the set. Now, since I already looked to see if Anel was here and asked the customer service rep to look up the DCPI number, I know that I'm not going to find it over here, which kind of sucks. They got the 2-pack of Super Sonic and Super Shadow. That's pretty cool. We got a Monkey D. Luffy statue or fig art over there. Got Pan. You got SpongeBob and Patrick. I wonder if someone put them together special. All right, and then we're just going to keep walking. Luke Skywalker. Krusty Krab pizza. Little One Piece over here. Mortal Kombat. I don't think there's anything new, to be honest with you. I don't see anything. Thundercat stuff. There's a rumor that there is going to be a Super Saiyan 5. A Super Saiyan 5. Can you believe that stuff? And, of course, our boy Richimaru is still here. Chilling, looking good. And then here is another fig art Monkey D. Luffy. Some dude online does a really good battle scenes with all these figures and shit. I think they're fig arts, unless he, creates his new ones. And yeah, some old plushies and some old toys. All right, I think that's it. Even though we didn't get anything in Target during this run, it was still always a fun time looking and seeing if there would be anything special for us to pick up. However, that was not the case, but we will see our friends tonight. We will watch SmackDown because I want to see what the hell Pat McAfee's going to say. We know that this whole angle with Randy Orton is all over the place. I know I'm just throwing added shit in here. And of course, I'm going to have a delicious stromboli tonight for dinner. I know that's really what you guys wanted to know what I was eating. Anyway, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes There, and I will see you next time. We're going to more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.